Happy New Year, Easterlingers. Hope you're having a good day. I sure am. And I'm here with some Bellum War Games Conquest Last Argument of Kings news. It might be old news for some of you, but it's mostly recent actually, but this is a game that I've come pretty familiar with. And with every new year that comes along, we know that there's going to be tons of new miniatures. Either it's from a Kickstarter that you've been waiting for the past 4 years, or a brand new Warhammer army is coming out, or a one-page rules, or a whole bunch of miniatures, stuff that you can 3D print, a whole bunch of new STL files, whatever it may be. But for me, Conquest Last Argument of Kings is my tabletop wargaming hobby. I'm usually into board game miniatures mostly, and that's what I paint mostly on the channel. I have painted some of the Dwagom from Conquest on the channel. I'm going to try and paint a little bit more on the channel, focusing a little bit more on my armies and stuff like that, but in the coming year anyways. But I'm still going to be painting my miniatures from the board games, of course. However, there is a whole bunch of new stuff coming out for Conquest, a whole new faction, some new miniatures for the current ones, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a look at their catalog and see what's coming out and have some first looks at it and have some of my first thoughts, initial thoughts on what these miniatures look like and what to expect from them in the coming months. Now, this catalog is only for January to, I believe, March 2023. I may be wrong, but let's take a look when we open that page up now. Hey, don't forget, if you are new to the channel, like most of you are, hit that subscribe button if you're interested in finding out more hobby news and stuff like that. Or if you just like painting miniatures in general. Also, you can like this video and comment down below what miniatures you're excited for in 2023. Alright, let's take a look at that catalog. Alright, let's have a look at this catalog here, and it's from January to April 2023. Sorry, not March. The link will be in the description if you want to take a closer look at even more of this catalog yourself. Alright, we're going to be starting off with the Old Dominion, what they're bringing out, and these are the Canophores or the Caryatids. This is going to be a dual kit, actually. This is kind of cool. I love dual kits, where you can make either set from either box using the assembly instructions. And so you can make these cavalry, they're called cavalries, it could be brutes. And so you can make these 3 bigger miniatures, and the ones on the bottom look more like archers and stuff like that, but it's still pretty cool. And again, the Old Dominion is mostly like specters and ghosts and that, and you can really tell from this that they're like taking over statues and bringing them to life. Really cool. Looking forward to this. I do play some Old Dominion. I mostly play First Blood, to be honest. I have played some Conquest. I'm not big into spending a fortune on armies, so Old Dominion has become a First Blood thing, but I might consider getting some of these for maybe eventually building an actual army. Alright, let's move on. So on this next page, we're going to see another Old Dominion miniature coming up, and this is the Mounted Strategos. Now, I think there's a Strategos already character. I'm not sure 100%. Like I said, I'm new to this game, so I don't know everything about it. But this is just your simple cavalry hero who's mounted. Pretty cool, pretty simple. Not super interesting for me, but pretty cool nonetheless. The next item in the catalog is not something that appeals to me too much. It's the Old Dominion Founders exclusive Heavy Metal. This is just a bunch of resin miniatures on a resin base that it's mostly for collectors, to be honest. Alright, moving on now. We're going to be taking a look at the Old Dominion Athanatoi, something like that. Athanatoi? This is a pretty interesting Athanatoi. Yeah, that's it. And the Varangians. Alright, so these are again dual kits. You'll be able to create either one. So for me, for First Blood, this is great. You get one box and you get 2 regiments, so you could create 2 different ones. One of them looks almost, I was gonna say archers, but no, they're just like different axes and different helmets. So it's really cool when you get dual kits. This is perfect for people like me who are pretty much just collecting to paint and to play First Blood. So these are gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to this. Another Old Dominion. Alright, now moving away from the Old Dominion, we're moving to the Wadroon, which have the Veterans, which is a new regiment class, and a new character, which is the Wadroon Chieftain. So there's going to be a new hero and a new regiment. Pretty cool. And these guys are like the orcs of Conquest, but like a little bit more massive, a little bit more muscular and stuff. And I actually really love them, and they're so colorful too. Amazing miniatures, and I'm going to be looking forward to painting some of these as well on the channel. Alright, we're going to move on now to the city-states, which is the brand new faction for Conquest, Last Argument Kings, and First Blood. And the first ones we're going to be looking at are the Hoplites and the Phalanges? Again, this is a dual kit. And we're also going to get a Pole March miniature as well, which is a character hero. I mean, just look at the nice details on that regiment, like the color and all that. And this seems like what, like, I think the Old Dominion was before. Maybe this is what they were. The city-states might have been what they were. Alright, check out these guys. These are some new brutes. This is awesome. They're minotaurs, and they're called Tyrians. And then you get also a new character as well called the Aristarch. And those minotaurs are a dual kit. Again, this is awesome. Some brutes that you get to make different views, and you can make them look like they have shields in certain weapons, or just have big freaking axes. Or I don't know. This is awesome. Gonna love these ones. I think I'm gonna enjoy those. I think I'm gonna pick them up just because they're awesome looking, and the dual kit just makes it more options and just make them look a lot cooler. Alright, the next big miniatures are these giants, just like the Nords have. So now these guys are bringing in what looks like to be a Poseidon version and a Hephaestus. And what's funny is they call him Promethean, and they call him Hephaestian, which is hilarious. So they are going with the whole Greek legends and all that stuff. And again, this is a dual kit. So it's kind of annoying because you can have either or, but then if you want both, you're going to have to buy two kits. This is another thing that's kind of sucky though for Conquest. If you want to have both of these giants, you're going to have to buy two kits. Or if you want to just have some fun and make it look different every time, you can just do different ones. Anyway, so these are the cool giants coming up for the city-states. Not something I'm probably going to invest in because they're usually pretty expensive, but anyways. The next thing in the catalog, of course, is the Army Support Packs. This is Wave 4, so you're going to get a whole bunch of different stuff in there. I mean, to me, not interesting at all. Then, of course, they have their new t-shirts, or maybe some of their older t-shirts, which is pretty cool, not bad. The Token Pack, that sounds interesting. Their dice. Now, here's where it's really cool. Okay, you're going to, well, the Old Dominion versus Wadroon, they already have that. They're going to have brand new First Blood starters for all the factions. So like for Wadroon, for Old Kingdoms, or 100 Kingdoms, Old Dominion. And of course a brand new 2-player starter set for Conquest, Last Argument and Kings. So for the rank and file system. And this is going to include the Nords versus the city-states. And as you can see in there, you actually get a Mountain Jotnar for the Nords. And you get some of those Brute Minotaurs for the city-state, which is awesome. You also get 2 exclusive heroes in this set. This is a set I'm going to be saving up for. I hope I get enough because these things usually cost between $180 to $200 Canadian. It's expensive, but this is the kind of starter set I like, and it's going to help me grow my armies if I want to go that way. If not, this is just also fun to play with your son or your daughter, you know, your kids, and get them into the hobby. It's super easy to learn. There's only a couple regiments, you know, very simple. And I like this version. I don't like 2,000 points. It's really long to play. But I love the small army stuff. I love the small skirmish stuff. Don't get me wrong. This is great. Anyway, so this new 2-player starter is going to be perfect for me. And that's pretty much it for all the new miniatures coming out in the next few months here for Conquest. Here's some organized play Season 2 stuff, some more of the War Colors paints. Anything you want to know about the Conquest Living World, you can actually check out that barcode there, or the QR code, and take a look at that. Like I said, the link to the description, or to the link for this catalog, will be in the description, so you can have a little bit closer look at it, read all about everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you all in the next one, where I start maybe painting some more Conquest.